In case you're wondering what you're watching right now, this was the last time I logged off a 2B2T. Geez, when was this? November-ish 2021? Back when 2B2T was back on 1.12.2. I I was at a point where I was just like, okay, I'm ready to just not play anymore. I was just getting old. So I left the last signed book I did ever do on 2B2T, and I was right at build height, right at 0, 0. Wow, that was a long time ago. I can't believe that. But yeah, I kind of figured, it's been 3 years. Let's hop on and, see how much 2B2T has changed in the 3 years since I last been on. Yeah, I'm kind of nervous to log into my main right now. Last time I played on 2B2T on this account, the server was on version 1.12.2. I'd logged off right at 0, 256.0, so right at world spawn, right at the top, and I thought it was pretty safe because I was on a block that was at world height. I couldn't be trapped above me. I was pretty safe. Well, in the 3 years since then, the world limit has increased to 320 or 340, something like that. So where I logged off is no longer world height, and I think I'm going to be in the middle of something. Could be solid blocks, lava, could be water. Hell, there could be a warden standing right where I'm going to log in. So I'm kind of nervous what's going to happen when I log in. Last time when I logged out, I was wearing elytra. I had some rockets on me. So I have a way to get out. It's just, as soon as I get in, I've got to assess my situation quick, and then I've got to be able to take off. I'm worried that I'm going to be underwater. If someone's going to be around me, anything can happen. I would prefer to get out as quickly as possible without being spotted, because once I'm spotted, once I'm logged in, if people know that I'm online, anything can happen, or hopefully 3 years have passed, everybody's forgot about me. That's ultimately what I'm kind of hoping for. A little, being not known. That would anonymity. Yeah, that word. All right, so we're underwater. I hear wardens. I can't get up. I can't get up!
I can't get up! Help!
Luckily, wardens aren't close to me on the map, so that's fine. And we are on the surface. Okay, ooh, a lot of wardens. All right, we are free. We're up and we're flying. I'm gonna get a little bit above build height, just so I can start flying. All right, awesome. I'm free. I was a little worried about how that was gonna happen, but it worked out in the long run. Pretty easy, pretty squeezy. So we're gonna fly out. I got a ways to go. I need to meet up with one of my alts that I dropped off down at nearish spawn, a little ways, 10k out. That way he can provide it with, I've already got sets of rockets for him, new netherite gear. I gotta give all that up. Plus, I want to get it to my main account. I don't even remember what's in my e-chests. I don't need a cobblestone. 8 ender pearls. I got some. I probably put on some janked up gear. Yeah, I didn't even put on my own stuff. Just my elytra. I think I was fearful if I was going to lose anything. So right now I'm going to make my way to where I have an alternate account stash. He's the one that has all the new netherite gear and tools. I'm going to get my Baron Dome account geared up with all that. And then I'm going to start making my way to the new base location. That's going to take a bit of traveling. I'm not going to bore you with the couple 100,000 I've got to travel in the nether. But let me just cut to the new base location. All right, so after a bit of traveling, I got to my new location. I actually worked on this about a month beforehand on one of my alternate accounts. So in a month's time, I was able to kind of build this area out to get me some new gear and new supplies. So let me show you around a little bit. So what I did is I kind of found this little mountain area. I dug this long tunnel out, and I kind of made these wings out for various farms for me to get supplies and whatnot. So first over here, easy sugarcane farm, totally automatic, so I don't have to do any collecting. I use the sugarcane for two things, mainly to make paper, but the paper I use to make rockets, and I can also sell to my villagers for emeralds. Right over here is a skeleton spawner. That's kind of the reason why I built this here. There was a skeleton spawner, and I like to be able to use a skeleton spawner that gives me the bones that I can use to make bone meal. That way I can use it for microcrops, which in case I sell those too. So just another money-making entrepreneur. And right here is my creeper farm that I can AFK and just kill these creepers the entire time to get their gunpowder. And what's good is that I am close enough to the skeleton spawner that both farms will go at the same time, so I can work them both, and that way I can get both supplies going. I don't have to just do one or the other. On the opposite side over here is my villager breeder. I've got a trading hall I'll show you in a second, but I needed a breeder to make the villagers that populate it. So it's a simple villagers, farmers just picking their own crops and then breeding themselves. And I'll show you all this a little bit more in detail as we get in here, but I just want to walk the hall. Trading halls right there. Double furnace, micro farm, pearl stasis chamber, bamboo farm, same thing as the sugarcane farm. It just automatically, and I can use that to make wood, which instead of having to go chop down trees, but also I can make the bamboo into sticks, which I can sell for emeralds. Stone farm, also building up supplies, but then also goes, if you've got masons, you can get stone, and you can sell the stone to masons for more emeralds. AFK fishing farm, didn't really use this. I mainly use this for getting some raw fish so I could breed up some cats, frogs. I also wanted to get the advancement for the frogs, and then bee farm. So this side is honey bottles, this side is honeycombs, and it's completely automated. I don't have to do anything. It'll just automatically collect it, and then I just got to make the farms. Great timing for the bees. So they do all the work, and I just collect the rewards right there. And it's the same setup with dispensers and redstone. One side uses bottles, and the other side uses shears. So back over the villager trading hall. When I knew I was coming back onto 2B, I knew my old gear was, to put it bluntly, kind of crappy. I had some gear that had thorns on it. I had some gear that didn't even have unbreaking. And then when I went to go try to re-enchant them with other stuff, it was already too expensive. I had it's been years on that equipment, been slowly upgrading it. So what I did is I wanted to make all new gear and then upgrade that eventually to netherite gear. So all these farms make my emeralds that I use to buy all my materials. So what I did is I started out with, I wanted to get max level librarians. So I've got, was it 18 librarians, and I just went through and I made sure before I would lock in their trades, I'd want to get a max level trade. And that's pretty much what I did here. I want to make sure that I've got enchantments for, you know, the tools, weapons, armor, what was the other thing? Bows and crossbows. I didn't deal with fishing rods because I already had a couple fishing rods, and that's not the big of a deal. We don't fish as much as we used to back in the day when you'd have to be AFK. So yeah, 18 villagers, got all these max level enchantments, and I was able to make a lot of set of gear very easily just from the emeralds that I was making, just from selling everything. Yeah, these are all my villagers, or the librarians at least. I kept 3 spare ones just in case, or eventually when 2B updates past the next version, because then it'll add trial chambers, and then you'll get maces, and then you'll need the mace enchantments. So I kind of kept these guys here for when I want to get those enchantments that I can just easily update these guys to get those. Cleric for getting redstone, and then eventually also buying bottles of enchanting, and then armor, weaponsmith, and toolsmith. That way you can get diamond armor, you can get diamond tools. Like, say, I don't have to go mine for diamonds. I can just buy them. I buy all my tools, disenchant them, and then I put on the enchantments that I want. And then eventually the stuff that I was getting, namely I've got an iron golem farm outside, I was getting too much stuff. I couldn't deal with all the stuff that I was getting, so I needed more guys to sell all that material to get emeralds. So I've got, this is like 10, time armors and all these other guys just to sell iron ingots. That's all they do. These 4 Fletchers just for selling sticks. Cartographer, I only got him because I wanted the globe banner, not because I really needed it, but I just wanted it. These guys are for selling stone. And then I realized I needed more of the trading hall, so I had to add more clerics. These guys all will sell me specifically the bottles of enchanting. That's what I want from them. And then farmers for buying carrots and potatoes, and that's all they buy. That way I can get more emeralds for them. And that's the entire trading hall right there. While we're here, I just want to show you the quick villager breeding area. So it's just 2 farmers. They've got their workstations. They pick their own carrots. They do all the work. There's 4 beds, so they're always trying to make 2 more villagers, and then they will always make the babies. And then the babies, well, they can't walk over here to the beds, but the babies, they'll come over here and they'll just fall down this hole, and then I collect them. And then when they grow up to adults, they go into their workstations. And then right out here is a simple iron golem farm I made right on top of the land. It's just got 3 villagers inside of it being scared by a zombie that's popping up now and then. And then speak of the devil, golems will spawn every 30 seconds to about 1 minute. And then I just easily collect their iron. And then as you can tell by all the poppies in the fields, I've been planting their poppies everywhere. Kind of a memorial to all the lost golems. But yeah, that's my simple farms right there. So after logging back onto 2B2T after 3+ years, I want to see how my count looks, specifically my statistics and my advancements, how they converted from 1.12.2 all the way up to 1.21. I want to see if my negative traits stayed negative, or did they actually update? And then what about my advancements? Did any of them keep, or do I have to get some new ones? So let's kind of just jump into that, and let me show you a couple things that I saw. So first thing, looking at my statistics, I can see right away that my 2 negative statistics have stayed negative, which is pretty cool. So my distance fallen and my distance by elytra, that's awesome that stayed negative. Looking into my mobs that I've killed. So I mean, the last few weeks before I made this video, I've done some work offline, mainly to get some of the advancements that I hadn't have. But one thing I noticed when I was going through here is that I killed the Ender Dragon on my account, and I don't have the Ender Dragon here and the mobs killed. And that's probably that goes along with my advancements, which is weird. So let me show you my advancements. So I've already gone through and done most of these advancements, but let me show you the end. I've killed the dragon. It's in my advancements, but in my mob statistics, it didn't show that I've killed the Ender Dragon. I found that very weird. So I've already gone through and redone all the advancements that I can, except for a couple. So I have these 3. So this one, obviously, I'm never going to be able to do on 2B2T because they don't have phantoms. So I don't know what we're going to do about that one. This one, I've got to go to the end, and I've got to go take a spyglass and actually look at the Ender Dragon, which I'm going to be doing in a little bit. And then this one, which is Monsters Hunted, which is killing the monsters. I have 2 monsters left to kill, the Ender Dragon and the Phantom. If I've already killed the Ender Dragon, right there, why is it not listed there? I just thought that was funny. But yeah, I've gone through and I've done all the other advancements. So what I'm going to do is I've collected everything I need here. I've restocked my character. As you can see, he's got netherite gear. I've actually got a couple sets of netherite gear now, which is really awesome. I've got rockets. I'm set up. I've got gear. I'm actually going to kill myself back to spawn. I'm going to go into the end, and I'm going to work on taking out the Ender Dragon and getting that other advancement of looking at the Ender Dragon with the spyglass. That way I can have all the advancements as possible until maybe hopefully one day, or if I can send an email to the new 2B2T admin, if they'll let phantoms fly around for a day to give people the opportunity to do that. But yeah, let's cut to me heading out. I've got to get myself back to spawn, and then over to the end. So see you in a bit. I don't want to just do a slash kill to back to spawn. I kind of want to do something a little bit different. So I was thinking about looking into my statistics, looking into my mobs. I wanted to look about having a mob kill me that I've never had kill me before. Let's see. I mean, like, I've had a villager kill me. Where is it at? Jeez, there's a lot of things here. Like, I've been killed one time by a villager. I think I had a llama kill me too. Where's the llama one? Yep, I've been killed by a llama. Ooh, let's think. Maybe a dolphin. I haven't killed any dolphins. But I could have a dolphin kill me. So, to get a dolphin to kill me, I'm going to go down to the ocean. I'm going to go find me a dolphin, poke it a couple times, and see if I can get one to kill me. Yeah, I'm going to brew a poison potion just to get me down to half a heart. That way, when I go mess with the dolphins, I can easily just take one hit and it'd be an easy kill. Okay, right there. Now let's go mess with... Oh, no, 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 don't swim away. Come on. Yeah! Barren Dome was destroyed by a dolphin. Nice. Alright, we are down at spawn. Okay. Oh, gotta turn waypoints on. Oh, there's one right there. Cool. Easy. Okay. Ooh. Okay, came at the same time. Okay, easy. Of course, someone just shows up. Oh, that's right. He's gonna perch way up there. So let's get going. There we go. My one experience orb. 16 levels. All right, let's check the advancements. Monsters hunted. Boom. Phantoms only left. That is done. And that is also phantoms. Cool. So I've completed that. Let me just wrap up what I've done in the last month-ish. So, had an alt make a new base. Got my main back online. Got him out to the base. Got him rear geared up with all new netherite gear. Went through, got all the advancements that I can finish that I hadn't finished before. Completely done, other than the 2 that are remaining that are just for phantoms. So, thanks again for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video. I don't know if I'm going to wait another 3 years to make another one, but I appreciate you standing by and catch me on this one. I'll catch y'all later. See ya.